Dunk here. Today I'm diving into why the Giraffe Tower NFT project remains one of the most compelling communities in the NFT space. From exclusive event access to monthly Gary claims, there's a lot to keep your eyes on. Next, we'll explore why Giraffe Tower continues to be a significant player in the NFT world. With unique utilities and a strong community, it's an NFT project you don't want to overlook. Let's get into the details. Giraffe Tower isn't just another NFT project. Whether you're after special event access, monthly Gary claims, or even if you want to strategically burn NFTs to increase rarity and get special perks, Giraffe Tower has you covered. So if you don't know, Giraffe Tower is a community NFT project. It was created by Gary Henderson, originally on the Ethereum blockchain, and then there was a migration over to Solana. There have been perks that have come and gone over the lifetime of this project, but right now it is very heavily a community-driven project, and there's a lot of incentives in order to do things, like I said, to burn NFTs in order to get different perks and things like that. And a good example of having certain assets or traits within the project will get you certain levels of access. For instance, there is a gas mask channel, and if you have one of the gas mask NFTs in this project, then you have access to this channel in Discord. There's a whole bunch of other different little access points that you have along the way. Just know that there are a whole bunch of different places that you can play around, and you're going to find the place that you belong. Now, one thing to note also is that there is a claim that happens in the Gary economy, which Gary is basically a sister project to Giraffe Tower. They're very much connected, but they are still their own thing. And one of the things that you get for having Giraffe is that you are eligible for KPI claims, which if we meet all of these KPI metrics every single month, then you're going to be able to claim them depending on what you hold. Now, there's a whole bunch of other things, including things like bags, which are things that are in the Gary economy. I'll dive deeper into that in another video. And there's also this other similar project, which is again kind of a sister project called Stackers, and there's only 2 of them listed. You can see that they have a pretty decent floor price, and these also get a percentage of that drop. One thing about this is if we don't meet those KPIs or key performance indicators, that 250,000 Gary gets burned every single month, lowering the supply. Just like I was saying that you could burn Giraffe or anything for utility, this is another way to lower the supply, so we either earn it or it gets destroyed. It's kind of really cool. If you do hold Giraffe, or like I said, Stackers or bags, or you can lock up Gary, then you get part of that claim. If you do own a Giraffe Tower NFT, it would make sense for you to grab some Gary as well and help provide liquidity, or at least create some trading volume, or do whatever you can to help. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't give financial advice, and please always do your own research. And also, if you could do me a favor real quick and just smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell, it helps tell the algorithm to show these videos to more people so they can learn different ways that I am making passive income with DeFi, with things like NFTs and tokenomics. Now, one thing to note about this is a relatively decently aged project. It started on Ethereum, and now it's on Solana, and you could look, there's still trades all the time. There's 12 hours ago, 1 day ago, 2 days ago, 2, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5. So a whole bunch of different trades that are constantly happening, and some of them well above the floor price. Right now it's 1 Solana. Somebody bought for 1.22 because they wanted this particular NFT, and people are buying this, so there is trading volumes. And don't forget, there are multiple marketplaces, like we have Magic Eden, and then I just showed you Tensor. And if you do find overviews like this helpful, you could discover more strategies and insights at DeFiEarner.com, where I share ways to earn passive income and get the most out of your crypto holdings. So a few things to take away from this is, yes, Giraffe Tower is a community project, and it has trading volume, so it is still active. There are ways to claim different perks, like Gary claims and stuff, just for holding a Giraffe Tower NFT, and it gives you a whole bunch of different access points in places like the Discord, in like gas mask channels. And look right here, here's a stacker channel, and this is a special chat just for anybody that has a stacker. There are definitely other perks for that as well. And then on and off, there are different incentives for burning them. So if you look at the price in Solana, it might be cheaper for you to buy a couple of these and then burn them for whatever the utility is, versus just going and buying the membership or whatever it is. The membership that I did that for was actually for this marketing mastermind. It is by the same creator that created Giraffe Tower, Gary Henderson, and he offered an opportunity to burn 4 Giraffe Tower NFTs, and you're able to go and have lifetime access to this mastermind. It's over on School, and you can see right here, if I wanted to subscribe and just pay with dollars, it would cost me $100 a month. So Yes, it cost me more to burn those NFTs than $100, but after a couple months, it's going to pay for itself. And then the benefit also was that I lowered the supply by 4 NFTs that can never be listed again. So there are these metrics that are shrinking the supply, and they're going to continue to happen on and off in this ecosystem. If you have any questions or thoughts about Giraffe Tower, just drop them in the comments on YouTube at youtube.com/@theblockchain. I make a point to read and reply to as many comments as possible, so just make sure that you drop a comment below. We explored what makes Giraffe Tower a must-watch NFT project, from monthly Gary claims to strategic burning of NFTs to increase rarity. If you do want to connect with other DeFi enthusiasts, you should join my Discord at dunkmedia.club and be part of an engaged, growing community. Again, I'm Dunk. Keep creating, keep earning passive income with DeFi, and I will see you in the next video.